Hello and welcome to ERF1. It is a Tuesday again, and we are in Singapore for round 18. I'm joined by Mr. Houston. Say hello.
Hello.
He's there somewhere. So yeah, these weeks are coming thick and fast. It's mad, literally, like you're blinking, it's here. It felt like Azerbaijan was just a couple of days ago, but hey, we're thick and fast. We've got this week. We've then got a week off, and then we hit the business end of the season. So yeah, welcome to Singapore night race. Hopefully some rain. I'm waiting to see the chat to see there's some rain. I don't think there'll be because we have not been lucky in the rain department when it comes to.
Give us rain. Give us rain. Give us rain.
Give us some rain. But we know we won't get some rain, will we? So let's.
Yeah, rain on screen. Rain on screen.
There is rain. Oh my god! Let me go to this. There is rain. We can see some rain. While we look at the rain, I'm going to quickly show you the driver standings after last week's
Singaporean.
It's Singaporean. That's so good, John. There is the standings after last week's Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Messiah took the win, and he took 11 points out of Aldebaran. Twigs unfortunately missed it, which gave Antonio a chance after his incredible 19th to 2nd to claw some points into Twigs as well. So there's a lot going on, and so forth. There's so many points to be taken over these next 6 races. So. Is it 6 races? I think it's 6 races. I can't even do the maths. But either way,
yeah, I think there's about 6 left.
It's good. It's going down to the wire.
Yeah,
and yeah, let's get it on. So we've only got 18 at the moment. We could be up to 20. There are 2 people, but they might join during Quali. We're not 100% sure at the moment. We're just Halo and Bobinator. So we could end up at 20. But for now, we have 2 people making their debuts. Let me get this on quickly. So we have Herman the Tortoise making their debut. We've also got Sheepy Kev making their debut for ERF1. And we've also got ARL, Quiz, and Duke also in as reserves as well. So thank you very much. I know there's a big event going on tonight, so I appreciate 18 people turning up for the race. It does mean a lot. As we will try and figure out who went out first. There's only 2 cars out, but we have rain, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. So
rain quali, dry race according to.
That sucks. But hey, it can be a bit of a tough track to overtake on. So a wet quali could change up the order of the grid a bit, and that's what we want to see realistically overall, don't we? We want to see some changes. We don't want to see the same people at the top. Let's get boring and stale. So. So most people out on the wets, you've got Sheepy, Kevin, Flip, are going to try and risk the inters to see if they can get more out of it. Oh, okay, so Schmidty says race, first 15 minutes is rain. There we go. So it's going to be spicy.
This is going to be good. Can we just before anything, can we just pray that the game doesn't break this week?
Yeah, please don't break.
The problems of last week. What is going on there?
I think Smash...
Smash you the wrong way, buddy.
Yeah, end up missing his braking zone as Herman Tortoise is out for their first run in the league. So, and then there's the machine, Messiah. He's not far off of Aldebaran's points. And again, so far, there's 6 races, and there's also some sprints coming. I think we've got 3 sprint races by the end of the season as well. So again, so many points up for grabs. It can be literally anybody's. But we will watch Antonio as he goes out on his first wet run. Ooh, I think he puts it in the wall. Whois Lamberton said he didn't want you to put him down as down this week in Houston's Happy Downies.
What he said?
Yeah. He didn't want to be cursed. Down. No, he didn't want to be put down. He doesn't want to be cursed.
He's not been here for a few weeks, though.
Whoa. So, a lot of cars now starting their first flying lap, which I don't think this rain is going to stop before we get to the end of that 14 minutes. So I think a lot of these are going to be in the wet. It's just what the inter runners do. I think that's what we've got to keep an eye on. We've got Kev and Flip. Well, Flip's gone back into the pits, so most likely those inters are not working.
Definitely not.
As Antonio will go through for a 1:45. God, such a long lap. Such a long,
First
long
race
lap.
of the season, isn't it?
That's F1 Adam, who again, we MVP of the league. He is currently away in a hotel on free Wi-Fi. Don't get your credit card details stolen when you're buying all those pit coins. You know, it doesn't matter where it is. He will try and be here.
1 million pit coins. Just put it on my tab.
Even if it's it's the inter runner of Kev goes for a 1:44 flat. So so those inters could be working. Because Mickey gets the 1:45, got Jamie going through. We got Torsus. I think he's still halfway through a lap. Messiah on wet's 1:43.6. We do know Messiah is very, very good under wet conditions. He likes it wet. Every pun intended.
Cheeky.
Try to keep an eye on who's going through. I think it's Twigs next. Twigs will put in 1:45. We've then got a Schmidty going through. Schmidty's on an out lap, so he's just starting a lap. And then I think it's the Tortoise. Well, dude, they've changed all this bit around here, haven't they now? Is there no tunnel anymore? Did they just completely get rid of the tunnel? If so, that's like so boring. The tunnel bit was actually the cool bit. As the Tortoise will go through a 150. We then got a Ferrari going through, which is McHarry. Oh, it's not. That was Aldebaran starting his lap. And then we got F1 Adam about to go through. So I saw Hoist there in the wall. And I got to 6th again on the inters. So it's a tough one. Schmidt's invalidated his lap. And we'll have to go again. Problem with going again is it takes like 2 minutes to get around the lap. Alright, so the Kick Boys doing really good in the standings. They're on 602 points, and the Fries, 5, 6, 7. So they still have a decent lead. I was looking at some of the like little stats, about the teams. The Kick Boys between them have had 30 top 10 finishes.
They're basically just the same person, though, aren't they?
Oh, was that about going into a wall?
That was so anticlimactic. The Kick Boys was going into a wall. Don't really know what to make of that.
Oh, he hits the wall.
Oh, as he goes into another wall. Has he got wing damage? Really struggling around there.
He's got time to go back in and get fixed before he comes back out again, but he has got wing damage. Yeah, part of his front end plate bit is broken. Both of it's broken, so he's got to go back in and get his whole wing replaced.
Whoa!
Again, most people are probably going back in, so we'll keep an eye on. See if he does more damage. See if he takes a wheel off on the way in. Times near the end will be seconds faster than this. Every lap is improving loads. That's pretty cool. That is good to hear. Again, the real question is, are more people going to move over to the inters? Because like F1 Adams up there and Sheepy Kev's going in second on those inters.
Hey, you never guess who's back in the server?
What server?
The ERF1 server.
Oh.
Sned Storwedge.
Huh. Hi. Hey. It was you could have said a name. I wasn't expecting that one.
I'd assume he's watching the stream, that's why.
Okay. Hello. So, can Schmidty actually put a time in this time as he goes past a slow-moving Aston Martin? Or will he invalidate? I did see people in the chat earlier today talking about some of the white lines can be a bit dodgy. Let Mickey's completely gone. So I'll send him over when he comes back. Can Schmidt put a good time in? He can, up to 6th. As Kev went first then, when I was paused, I must have missed it. I do apologise, Kev. Game crashed into the pits. That's incredible. Yeah, if I did miss that, Kev, I apologise. Blame Mickey for his game crashing. Yeah, they're going. Proving those inters are doing good. And you can see the track is drying up on, obviously, the racing line. Kevin's been sweating it out, knowing that this is his time. His time is now. As Flip went through the inters and was 5th. USA people go in and change. As McCarry is going into the pits. Black Lab is on a flyer. So is so is old Quiz. Oh, he goes very wide there, Nevada 8s. Saw that coming a mile off. Black Lab will go up to 6th. So again, it's such a weird one with these wets and inters. They are pretty much as oh, cheers, McCarry. I was looking at the times. As Antonio's only put 1 lap in, but now going for a second flyer. So, Usain, how was your trip to Singapore from Azerbaijan?
It was a bit tricky getting into the country.
Again? That happened last week.
Yeah, well, wasn't expecting to open the suitcase to your boatload of cocaine, but somehow managed to get it through.
Wow.
So, you know.
There must be a need.
Little cash grab. And I was through the door. Yeah, some of us don't just get let in. You have to do the dirty work.
Brilliant.
Someone's got to make watching the drivers fun.
Incredible. So we got Antonio. Yeah, the problem is this lap is just so long. The thing is, I find this track a bit more bearable than Spa. It's coming dry. It's coming dry soon. Is it? We've got 6 minutes, and that rain is coming down heavy. As Antonio goes pole. Wow, 140. And Kev takes it off him.
Take it.
A 141.3. So these laps are coming down thick and fast. And Kev's done 5 laps on that one set of inters as well, and he's brought it down to there.
He's just praying for rain during the race, isn't he?
The problem is, even if it stops raining, you've got to hope that track fully dries up, because obviously there is a lot of dry line starting to dry up. Trying to figure out who's on a lap. So, Lewis Hamilton's a little bit further ahead than the McLaren. As Twigs goes pole, 141.1. This is going to be mad. So many people taking pole.
It's spicy.
Again, a lot of people are moving to the inters now to try and put those times in. I think the wets have had their time, and I think if Antonio goes back out on a set of inters, I think he could rival for pole off of someone like Messiah as well. Is Messiah out on inters? He is. So let's watch out for Messiah's time. He could fly to the top there. As Lewis is coming to the end of his lap, and then we've got ARL Corey right behind us. Aldebrand is a 140.6 on wets. That is insane.
He made love to that wall earlier.
Lewis is all over the place. He goes second. Oh, imagine if he didn't have that little bit of a slip at the end. And ARL Corey takes it 140, but again, that is on the inters. We want to find Messiah. He's currently down 7th. What can he do with a new set of inters? He's got a bit of traffic. He's got traffic. This is the problem with it's the problem with a lot of these windy bits here, is that yeah, you can probably use a bit of slipstream, but you need to move out the way. But again, cars in front could be on fast laps as well. Like Jamie's ahead of him. Oh, that's not Jamie, that's Twigs. That is Twigs. There we go, finally lets him through. As that yellow flag is Twigs moving out the way. Right, there we go. Did he get held up too much? Or can he do enough to put it on pole with 4 minutes to go? Oh, maybe was that an out lap? Oh, maybe we're going crazy. I think I'm going mental. That must just be an out lap. Potato Aim up to 4th is insane. GG's Potato Aim. He must have put everything into that lap. It's what Aldebaran can do on inters as well. If he can put a 140.6 in wets, he must be going into the 139s. He's got enough time to go in.
Scary.
He's got enough time to go in, change his tyres, and come back out again. Kev, who was putting in some incredible times a minute ago, is down to 6th. So again, Kev's got time to come out with a new set of inters on. I guess you get more than one. Antonio, I think anyone here could take this pole. I think this is one of the first races in the whole season where you've got...
Well, one I'm really surprised to see, though, is Duke.
Duke down 12th. Yeah, I guess wet weather's is not his forte. He's more of a dry guy. But yeah, you see the dry line on that track, though. Got sector 2. I think this car's moving out of the way. Let's crash. Can Duke do enough as that is Herman the Tortoise in front of him, who I think is also on a flying lap, so hope they don't hold each other up too much. Everyone Adams fallen all the way down to 12. Right, Messiah should be towards the end of his lap. He is. He was 11th. He's now pole. 138.6. Absolutely crushes the time. We knew he'd be quick. Twigs 139.6, but still a whole second that Messiah is ahead by. So Mickey up to 4th as well. GG's to Mickey.
Aldebaran put on fresh wets.
No, he's on inters. It doesn't update till he goes over, unfortunately. But he invalidates his... Oh, it's an outlap. Don't worry. Oh my god. That actually scared the life out of me. Because of that, I thought he was on his... I actually thought he was on his, proper lap. I was like, no, he invalidated. He didn't. Lewis Hamilton is coming out with a new set of inters. Flips out on some inters. Antonio is on an outlap. What's Duke going to do? Duke's been held up by Herman the Tortoise for this whole lap, unfortunately. He should have backed off, really, and then gone again as he hits the back of him. Oh, as Herman the Tortoise lost control of the car. Duke's going to the back of him, and that's it. It is over. Duke will be starting down best 13th.
That's brutal.
ARL Coys has retired the car. It's actually on the track. They just hit a wall. I think he might have just retired on the track, which it would cause chaos for everybody, which unfortunately is against the rules. So if someone could, can you put that down the ticket? Because the problem is it brings that yellow flag. This Black Lab goes up to 5th. Again, we still have time. People can still start putting times in. There's a ticket. Aldebaran is about to start his lap. His one and only. As he invalidates it! He invalidates it straight away! The best he'll do is 6th. That is insane. As F1 Adam gets, I got a 4th. This is one of the craziest sessions I've seen. Trying to figure out who that blue car is that's about to go over. There's 2 blue cars. It's Lewis Hamilton, and he invalidated, and he won't get a... He will get a chance. He got over just before the start of another lap. As Flip will go through, currently in 8th. Where will he finish on the grid? He will finish 8th. And we've got Mickey and Schmidty coming through. So I don't know if Mickey's on a fast lap, but Schmidty is. This quali has been absolutely insane. As Schmidty invalidates his lap, and we'll move over. Schmidty starting best 13th. As I'm not even sure if Mickey's on a flyer here or not. I think he was just sat behind his teammate. Maybe he is.
It's been raised.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So Mickey goes through 4th. That's Smash. No, it's not Smash. Who's that blue car? I can't keep tabs of blue cars. It's the worst thing. Messiah 137.4 makes it even better and even harder to take from him. The best Aldebaran do was 7th. Twigs will go over, currently 3rd. He'll stay 3rd. And then, oh, McCarry up to 12th. Really good.
But last one into Halo and Bobbinator.
Oh, I went to go click Antonio up to 5th.
Yeah.
Right, let's watch Huis. One of the last cars to go over.
Man that doesn't want to be cursed. Oh! He goes for a drift.
He goes a 3rd. Really good. Wow, that was the best qualifying we've seen this season, easily. Anyone could have taken that.
Oh yeah. Really good.
The amount of time, I'd love to have known the amount of times that pole position changed. Like, Sheepy Kev was pole twice, ended up 12th. That's how insane that quali was. Keeping tabs, trying to keep tabs everything then, I apologise, I tried my best. That was absolutely hectic. But GG's to Messiah, he's just different gravy at the moment. And he's also a bit of a wet weather specialist, and look at that time. Like, he's 1.2 seconds up the road from Aero Coys. Absolutely insane.
And the boys have asked, can you mute your
I'm the sort of this. Mute your mic. If I could unmute in game, I would, but I couldn't. I can't. I've got everyone muted. At the moment, I don't see any rain. I got told first 15 minutes is rain. I'm feeling like I've been lied to. Coys,
Yeah.
did you retire on track? Because if you did, it's against the rules. And it looks like you did. Oh no, who is Hamilton? The worst time to leave is before this because it kicks you out forever. I've sent you another invite, Huis. Yeah, we got told it was going to be like...
Oh man, I didn't even curse him. Just putting it out there. A sent invite.
McCarry says so happy with that.
Sorry. No pressure.
I got told there was going to be wet weather, and I'm really lied to. As Aldebarans will start on the softs, but no one else will. So different strategy.
Always interests me when one person goes with something different.
Because they're either
See
a
if it's like an
genius.
absolute masterclass or
Yeah. Huis, you're the one that's left. You've left. You've got to try and rejoin before it doesn't let you start the race.
Oh, Schmitty. You lied to us.
Yeah, you lied to us, Schmitty.
Game might have lied to you, but you lied to us, and ultimately we can't be promised rain if there's not going to be rain, because that's about as abusive a relationship as you can get.
Unfortunately, Bob and I didn't make it back in time, but he did stay online just in case he could make it back. So that's a shame.
But we'll take it out on the game. Tell you what, we'll get our payback in the middle of April when we stop playing this game.
Can it rain every week? Where are you? You're not online. You're not online.
Uh-oh, he's not going to get in.
Send one to your offline account. Yeah, you might not get in now. It might not let you join. Oh, you're going to be in the fucking second line, yeah.
Where do you break with a dry line?
I guess you are online now because you're not offline.
My advice is don't break. Just go as quick as you can into the corners.
I need a toilet break. Pull over to the side and then go.
Somehow Herman's AI got disqualified.
Look at him go.
Sire just going
Throwing the car
just
around.
side to side. Yeah.
It's warming those
Doing
tyres
the
up.
worm.
It's warming those tyres up. Here we go.
Come on, game. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break.
As everyone gets into their positions. Here we go. Right, the lights are going on. Oh, they're holding them for ages. The lights are off for 31 laps of Singapore, round 18. And Messiah will get a really, really good start. And how will everyone else file through? Hopefully we can get people through without any major incidents. As Smash has made it all up to 14th. And McHarry, who loved his lap, he's gone down to 18th. And Duke's down to 17th.
Did he forget to put his foot on the accelerator?
I think so. And people like Mickey and stuff who had really good qualifying and was up like 5th and 6th, down to 9th. So people already on the move. And
Messiah already a second up though.
I think Messiah's
as good a start as one.
Yeah, Messiah's going to be tough to catch. And Aldebaran's got a lot of work to do. Aldebaran, who is currently in 7th. Oh, there's a crash. There's a crash. There's a crash. There's cars round. I could see it in the background, but couldn't actually see what actually happened. But Antonio up there, F1 Adam, currently in 4th with his McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Do you want me to do uppy downies?
Oh yeah, you can do your uppy downies. Who you think's going to go up? Who's going to go down now from this position?
From this position?
Yeah, there's a long way to go.
I'm going to say up. Let's go with Duke. And then down. Kind of hard. There's all the guys that are in there. I think they're kind of set in stone in their places. Sorry, I really hate to do it, but F1 Adam.
Oh, you're brutal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are absolutely brutal.
It was either F1 Adam or Coy's, but I feel like I cursed Coy's not so long ago.
As Messiah is 2 seconds ahead, and again, Messiah knows what he needs to do. He's got to put points on the board, and he knows obviously with Aldebaran starting 7th, and also Aldebaran on a different tyre strategy.
This track is perfect for having no one in front of you.
Oh, again, it's a tough track to overtake on. Like this, not this straight. I think we've already gone past it. The straight that we were just on is like the perfect DRS straight to go overtaking. And again, if you can get far enough ahead, we've seen it every week, haven't we? People battling for positions behind end up slowing each other down.
Yeah, they just end up, and then Messiah just pulled away.
And Messiah had like a 19-second lead in the last race, and then it got called back because of a safety car. So, you know,
this is a big one for Aldebaran though. He can't afford to lose too many points.
No, that's the bit. Again, we've got sprint races to come. We've got full races to come. You know, there's still a lot of points on the board, but if Messiah can get like a 20-30 point difference on Aldebaran this week, that would be insane.
Huge. That would basically mean he can't afford another slip up.
But again,
especially with double points at the end of the season.
It's like has Aldebaran gone softs because he thinks there's going to be an early safety car, for example, and he goes softs to hards and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? There's so many different things. Person did send it if you didn't see. Again, there's a lot of... Look at Duke's down 14th.
He'll be able to get back in at this point.
Yeah, I don't think he'll let him back in his car, unfortunately. Well, if you leave during the formation lap, or before the formation lap, where we're setting up their stuff, the game like cripples it. It's annoying. There's nothing we can do.
The game is bad.
It's because it's on the same engine as the last game, and we had a problem last game as well. So, sheep careful,
It's on the same engine, and that engine's been stalling for years.
We've got a yellow flag further down, but I don't think it's actually an incident. I think it was just slow-moving cars around that corner.
Although Jamie and Herman were getting very close to each other.
They love to each other. Oh, he made love to that wall then. You even heard it. Oh, he's lost part of his front wing, that's why.
Oh, so it's going to be so hard getting around this part.
Yeah. So Herman lost part of his front wing. Don't know if Jamie has, can't really see. not giving me a good enough camera angle. But again, he's just struggling because he's sat behind him. No, he's got his full wing still. But yeah, Messiah needs 3 seconds up the road. Oh, Mr. Bobinator, you missed it by like a couple of minutes. I'm so sorry. So Antonio is looking good for third. Again, last week, 19th to 2nd was Antonio's race in Azerbaijan. Absolutely incredible. It was like the race, it was like the drive of the season as Aldebaran is behind F1 Adam. And with DRS now available, again, it just depends how long those softs are going to last.
I'd assume not very long on this track.
It's a long, that's the thing, it was a long old lap. So you'd be curious to see how long it actually lasts. The Kick Boys, though, they just need to be scoring points. As I said in qualifying, the Kick Boys between them have had 30 top 10 finishes, which I think the second team have had like 24 or something. So they're consistent top 10 finishers, and that's the reason why they're top of the team standings, even though the Kick Boys have not won a race. Which is insane to think that the team leading the constructors haven't won a race, but they're just consistent at getting points.
Constructors, though, you're better off getting middle of the pack consistently than.
Look, who is Lambton got back into his car?
What?
Yeah. Let's go.
Insane.
Incredible. You've got a lot of work to do, Lewis, but we're glad you got you back in your car.
Maybe they fixed. I won't finish the sentence because no,
Yeah.
this game is shit.
Don't jinx it. Anyway, Messiah, 3 seconds up the road. And the guys behind aren't really battling. They're just kind of like constant at the moment. So oh, so not actually let you drive yet? Uh-oh. Then yeah, most likely you can't. Because the game is not good. Yeah, so Advan's one of the ones we're looking at.
The game is terrible.
Advan's one of the ones we're looking at. There's one, qualified low for what he's been doing most of the season, and 2, different tyre strategy. He looks rowdy on those tyres. The thing is, he looks like he's got the pace, he just doesn't have like the time to get past. But yeah, by the time like this DRS zone here again, it's another one we see where it's just not long enough. By the time you get the time up, you can't you just can't get it going. As Twigs will round up the top 6, and then we've got a little bit of a gap to Black Lab, and then another little gap to Sheepy Kev, and so yeah, these little gaps are kind of adding up, which we're seeing quite quickly. You know, Mickey's already 3.6 seconds behind 9th. But again, it's another little pack. Got Flip, who's had a couple of good races recently. Duke, who again you'd be expecting to be further up, but got held up in Quali, which I don't think it was necessarily Herman's fault. First race of us, and you know, he was on a fast lap. He just missed again in the rain, missed his braking zone, I think, and then it was unfortunate that Duke was right behind him. As there you go, Lewis Lamington has to retire. So unfortunate. Sorry, Lewis. I just wouldn't let you in the car.
I'd just point out I didn't curse you.
He didn't. It's true. The game is just crap. There's always next week. There's not next week. Sorry, next week we're off, and then the week after that
2 weeks.
we're in America. We're in the USA. I think it's a sprint. Look how close these guys are. This is the battle of the century. The battle to not finish last. Oh, Jamie's like all over him. Just wait for the
sprint. No sprint, no sprint, sprint, no sprint, sprint, finale.
All the sprints. So slowly pulling away. Again, these guys. Again, it'll come down. This will come down to pit stops, won't it? They're just kind of filing through together.
Yeah.
And it'll be who can make the most of the pit stops, what tyres you're going to go to, all that kind of stuff. We'll get some cut out of the pit lane then. I'm very confused.
Still a long way to go.
But fair play to F1 Adam. He is holding his own here. Not being at home. Oh! Adam's car there in the background started sliding.
The stuff's starting to go off.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a graphical glitch or it's going to be time for him to pit soon. Which, again, I think you'd assume he'd go soft to hards. But again, with the hards, I know the hards are overpowered on this game. I just don't know if they how long they actually last on this track. As Duke gets past Flip. Down in 11th place. Yeah, you see everyone's flaps opening up then. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, just filtering through. Nothing crazy going on. Everyone, again, I don't think you want to go crazy. You don't want to put it into a wall or anything.
Or entertainment, you know.
The quali was entertaining. This is There's something else. Kev's actually started pulling away from Potato Aim here. Yeah, it's Circuit of the Americas first, and then it's Vegas at some point. I don't really like the Vegas track.
Yeah, so essentially the next few weeks is around North and South America.
Yeah, you got Mexico, you got Brazil.
Then Vegas.
Yeah, we're good. So yeah, so after this week we take our 1 week break and then we're off to America. As Duke will get past Mickey. So Duke gets past, you can see his teammate ahead of him as well in Potato Aim. Oh, he nearly hits that wall. Scrapes the tyre across the wall. As Adwan did get past F1 Adam. Apologise, I missed that.
Okay. Making progress, but he's going to have to go into him, so...
Yeah, again, he's done 7 laps on these, which I'm surprised, to be fair. I suppose they've probably gone longer than I expected. But again, if I'm F1 Adam here, I wouldn't be too worried, do you know what I mean? I think even with Twigs as well, you know, as long as you've just got to stay in the pack. That's your main focus here. You know, even Messiah isn't actually flying away too far. It was what, 3.5? It's now down to 2.9. So they're here, and also ARL Coys is on a different strategy. So if he ended up going on to mediums, could end up being a lot quicker. As Twigs gets a 3-second time penalty, gets a corner cutting, and at the same time, Herman the Tortoise got one at the exact same time as well. Which I'm going to guess was corner cutting. Although without that front wing, I'm not surprised. But Jamie is still stuck behind him. Come on, Jamie, you can do it. These two guys are now 10 seconds behind 15th. And there we go. Jamie will get it done. Probably taking him longer than it should have.
Battle of the century.
But they're now 10 seconds behind McCarry.
Which is great if you're McCarry.
Yeah, well, McCarry at the moment, like, he's not got to worry about the cars behind him.
But what car behind me?
Yeah. Hey, this time's opened up. What happened here? So Coy's obviously put his foot down because he's a 2.8 behind, or 2.8 behind the side, but now it's 3.4 between him and Antonio. So is Antonio battling with Aldebaran here, and it's causing them to get slowed down? Because Aldebaran nearly hits the back of Antonio, and it opens it up for F1 Adam to fly past. Yeah, he makes the most of it and takes his position back. So fair play to him. Fair play to F1 Adam then, taking his position back from Aldebaran's mistake. And again, with Twigs on 3 seconds here, I think the other cars could worry too much. Black Lab, Shiba Kev's kind of closing into this pack as well. And his Visa Cash App.
You say Visa Cash App again, please.
Oh, the Visa Cash App. RB.
Sponsored by.
The Visa Cash App, sponsored by Visa Cash App. RB.
Brought to you by Visa Cash App.
As Flip and it gets past Potato Aim. That's a shame. It's a shame for Potato Aim. I feel like he was up in like 9th at one point.
Da, 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 da.
Right, so the real question is, when will Aldebaran go in? That's what I want to know. That is the real question. He hits the back. He just smashed in the back of F1 Adam. And F1 Adam's in the wall.
That looked dodgy.
I don't know if that was a glitch or something, because it looks like he's still got his front wing.
That was really weird.
And Aldebaran gets 10 seconds of speed in the pit lane.
Oh!
But it looked like he spun F1
I reckon
Adam
he was
out.
panicking. I reckon he was panicking to get in the pits and just went into the back of it.
I don't know. I would have to see his version of it, because we know obviously F1 Adam's on dodgy Wi-Fi. But that F1 Adam was running high and fourth. He's now going to have to get a wing change. That's such a shame. That is insane. As Twigs will come out, Aldebaran now has a lot of time penalties. And if you're Messiah, who's one place ahead, you're going to be loving life, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Both on hards at the same time, you
perfectly.
know he's got 10 seconds.
Yeah, just don't push too hard. Well, don't. You don't need to force.
That was absolutely insane. It's now what do the guys up top do, because obviously Coys is on a different strategy, so he doesn't necessarily have to pit now. But Antonio, Black Lab, Sheepy Kev will all probably start coming in. You never. Yeah, so Coys almost likely stay out. Doesn't make sense to go in, especially if the mediums are only doing 10 laps. There you go. So Antonio is going in. Don't get a time penalty, please. He goes in. There you go. There goes Black Lab. As Duke will fly past because he's on the hards as well. So can Duke start making some time up with his fresh air? That's what we've got to see, is can Duke put in some of his time trial expertise. He's 13 seconds behind Coys, but again, he's been so far down for so long. There was I think it was Herman the Tortoise then. There was a yellow flag. He's lost part of his wing. I don't know if he's had it checked. And also, McHarry gets a 10 second penalty. That's both of the Ferraris with 10-second speed in the pit lane penalties. Like, they don't want to win anything.
McHarry does have a tendency of doing whatever Aldebaran does.
They're in perfect tandem.
He obviously, yeah, as Herman Tortoise gets one. But he sees Aldebaran get the penalty and he's like, obviously that's team strategy, let's go.
If you get one, I get one. Anyways, Herman Tortoise goes in. Hey, Herman Tortoise, what you got to do here is just put some points on the board for an Alpine. Even if you finish in 17th, it's still what, like 4 points? Again, it's points. That's what you need to do. Tonight would have been so good for me. Look at those time pins. Oh no, Bobinator, you'd have loved it. So, what lap will Coys go in? That's the real question. Oh, as he hits into the side of Herman the Tortoise. Herman the Tortoise is coming out the pits, and Coys just goes straight into the side of him.
That's questionable driving by Coys.
Yeah. Last week he crashed in the castle section in Azerbaijan, so he's got a crash in him. Messiah smashes the fastest time. The 1:30.644. Again, Mickey here. We know Mickey likes to ride long. He doesn't like pitting early, so he'll probably take these about 28 laps. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. I want to go to penalties. There you go. There's a little look at the penalties. As Messiah gets past Potato Aim, Twigs is there as well. And Twigs is desperate to get past. Although, on you know, that's the thing. We know Aldebaran could disappear if he wanted to, in a way. Not necessarily disappear for the win, but he could disappear away from Twigs if he puts his. Right. So the only person who hasn't pit yet is is Potato Aim, which is probably going to drop him down quite a bit. Antonio flies past. Antonio, one of the ones who lost out on that pit stop. I don't know if it's because of that crash, but Duke has brought that time down to Coy's. It was what, 13, it's now 11. So I don't know if because when he crashed into Herman Tortoise, it brought him.
We didn't get any damage, I guess.
Who? I don't think he got any damage. His wing's still there, so again, doesn't mean you can't do any damage to the side pods or anything like that. Like you can still get damage. You can do like damage to the back of your car and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I think that's what happened to somebody last week. They took rear end damage and they had to retire because they just couldn't get the car around.
Bet they did.
Really?
Take me to dinner first.
So I feel sorry for F1 Adam. He was doing so good up in fourth and got absolutely annihilated. But I guess we'll have to see the footage because with him being on McDonald's Wi-Fi, anything could have happened. I mean, we don't know 100%. Especially
we can't.
Because the was out about it, no damage
on anyone.
I don't want to speak too soon before seeing footage. But
it was just very weird how he spun round.
What I will say is Aldebaran is very, very close to a Aldebaran is very close to a quali ban. So if he's not careful, he'll get banned for qualifying for an upcoming race.
Which would be huge for Messiah.
Yeah, because he'll be back at the grid. And there we go. So far, this is what Aldebaran can do. A bit of clean air. He's just putting the fastest time, 1:29. And with Messiah taking the bonus point for pole, he'll want the bonus point for fastest lap at least. Because as it stands, I think Aldebaran would be third. Again, take away the 10 seconds, go down to maybe fifth by the time everyone goes through.
Horrendous. Now, if you're these hard runners, though, how long do you push it out?
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, you know that the mediums are only going like 10, 11 laps, so you're gonna have to go in like lap 20. But then it's have the hard runners behind made up enough time that they can just kind of like fly past you, and you've got to make up all that time on faster tyres on a track where it can be harder to overtake.
I guess you got to hope and pray that.
Because Corey's time's coming down. It was what, 13 seconds. Duke's got him down to under 10, and Duke started like 14th. So. Yeah. And there's a big old gap to Mickey, and then then there's Messiah and Co, and they are right behind Mickey. And it is for position. It's not they're lapping him, so Mickey can get his elbows out and defend his position.
And the swift elbow, Mickey.
There you go. Mr. Aim goes in. The real question is, where's he going to come out? Because he could lose so many places here. Although Schmidt's like 30 seconds down the road. So you'd think that Potato Aim's going to come out in 12th fine.
Really hope for Potato.
Yeah, he comes out fine in 12th. But he's, again, a long way away from Flip. He's 12 seconds off a flip. So some of these gaps have opened up quite big down here. Again, even here, there's a 7-second gap between 8th and 7th. And both the Kick Boys obviously want to get some points. Kev's there. He's going to be right behind F1 Adam, try and take that position off him as well. Amelia, hello, welcome. Oh, okay. Literally said hello, and then boom, here comes the random ad. Yeah, pass.
Blocked.
Here comes the round spam. The return of
Thank
Prime.
you, we don't want it.
Let's put it a bot anyway. Oh, she just. Oh, that's it. That's Bob. You're the one who just gave the commentator's curse to Kev. You said return of Prime Kev. I think I read it out, and then he got a 3-second time penalty. So what a shame.
Wow.
That wasn't me. I was all bobbinating everyone. You saw it first.
Yeah, it wasn't me either. I'm not taking any blame.
So Messiah got past Mickey, but Mickey is now. Okay, is he going to get the elbows out? Or is he going? Is Aldebaran going to fly? Oh, Aldebaran takes out Mickey in a way. Aldebaran's so desperate to keep up. He's getting his elbows out, and if he's not careful, he'll get multiple penalty points this week.
That's why I'm slightly suspicious of the F1 Adam one. Maybe he's just getting a little bit pushy.
Yeah, because that was a position. That wasn't Mickey had to move out the way under the blue flags, for example. So I'd be curious to see that one back as Twigs pushes him round. What's happening?
What is going on?
They're like, Mickey.
Sorry, Mickey. You're
Mickey,
just getting abused.
Mickey, you just move out the way, yeah?
Yeah, can you stop defending your position?
What just happened?
What are we watching?
Everyone's just so like they just don't want to lose time. They're getting a bit. But again, it was a position. Didn't have to just move out the way for him. As that is Herman Torres getting lapped. No, sorry, wait, that was Herman Torres getting lapped, and that was Aldebaran going past Messiah. Sorry, I got really confused then. I saw one Alpine, and then I realised, wait, there's actually two, and that was Messiah getting overtaken by Aldebaran.
What happened to Messiah then?
No idea. I don't know if he got slowed down. I think he might have got slowed down by his teammate.
Oh, that would be devastating.
You've got to remember, there's a big 10-second penalty on the back of Aldebaran's back here. But
that's also, I think he's going to get done for a couple of penalties.
But again, you've got to think about it. What if that didn't happen and he gets it removed, for example? You still want to try and win on track.
Yeah.
How's Coy's doing up top? He kind of pulled that time back a little bit. It dipped under the 10 for him, between him and Duke, and now it's back over the 10. And a safety car comes out. A safety car is out. I have no idea what's caused it, but this is going to give Coys and Duke the perfect opportunity to pit for mediums and potentially come back out first and second. There he goes. Coys goes in. Duke won't be far behind him going in, and it's what Aldebaran and Messiah do, because Aldebaran hasn't run mediums yet. He only ran softs. Messiah has run mediums. It's whether he's got a second pair. So this could be perfect for Aldebaran, although the 10 seconds will drag.
Aldebaran, it's a free pit.
Yeah, but it'll drag everyone back together, won't it? So it won't be as easy. As Coys gets a new wing, so that's why one of the reasons the time was coming down. He was riding with wing damage. As Duke will go in, Aldebaran will go in. McHarry's left the session.
I like the way you went there. He'll go in. McHarry's left.
Yeah. Anyway, Messiah has another set of mediums. He's all good. And Antonio gets 10 seconds. What are you doing, Antonio?
No.
Oh, his PS5 turned off. That's it, McHarry's done. Well, McHarry, you race the majority of it, so wherever your car finishes, you will get those points. As Antonio comes out on softs, they're not going the distance, are they? And a 10-second time penalty. Mickey comes out in 5th because of that. That is incredible. That worked out for Mickey perfectly. F1 Adam will come out. Flip will come out 11th.
What's better is Messiah came out in front of Aldebaran.
Did wing damage, surely, right?
That's the big one. Yeah, surely he must have been kept backed up in those bits.
I didn't see what caused the safety car. I even looked on the mini map and just couldn't see like what could have caused it. I guess someone will potentially tell us. What happened, Twigs? Black Lab is up to 6th. Antonio, that got a 10-second time penalty. The other Alpine stopping at the pit line so he doesn't double stack and lose time. Oh, rough. Well, clip it and put it in the ticket. Mickey said after the two incidents where he got hit by Twigs and Adbrow, he decided to hack EA and get the safety car out. That's fair enough.
Incredible. That's the dedication we like to see.
Yeah. Look, Harry has returned, like Jesus. So we've got big. This is mad though, because it's worked out perfectly for Coys and Duke. Duke was like 14th, and the safety car saved his race. The problem we got here is that Smash has been lapped by the first two cars. So at the very beginning, Smash is going to get lapped by everybody, which is a shame. You'll have to just move out the way and let everyone go past. Which it sucks that they don't let him go through, but that's just the game. It's not that great. Sorry, Smash. It's the game being a broken mess. At this point, they should let all lapped cars through, but it doesn't. It's so stupid. And your teammate no-showed as well, Smash. So it's like a double, kidney punch. You have to get lapped, and your teammate no-showed. So you're losing points for your teammate.
We appreciate you being here.
We appreciate you showing up every week, Smash. You're a hero. My teammate almost killed me. That's what Messiah said. I don't know how bad I need to watch it back. Yeah, we just saw him go through you. But we also saw him go through Mickey, so... Oh, as Twigs comes out on softs. I guess he's got no mediums left to put on because he's left to go back in again. Well, yeah, because speaking about Bob, you're missing a driver, and so are the Red Bulls. It's unlike Halo, they're just a no-show, so I hope he's all right.
Yeah, me too. It's all good.
Right, we've got to wait for these Mercedes.
The drivers that aren't racing go to search and rescue, please.
Yeah, give a fun fact for Austin, because they've got to go around again because they're waiting for these Mercedes to catch the back of the pack, and this lap's long.
In fact, we have 10 laps left. Wasn't very fun, was it?
The fact that you can get killed for bad driving is insane. None of these drivers here would be able to leave Singapore. Antonio pit again to put on mediums. He was on the softs, wasn't he? He's gone back in, but he's got a 10-second penalty. Antonio's going to have ruined his race this week, unfortunately.
Which you hate to see.
We should have death penalty for a no-show. 100%. Dominator. So yeah, let's go wait for the safety car to go back in, and yeah, it's game on. It's going to be mad 10 laps at the end. For one, it's harder to overtake, and two, people like Duke are now in a really good position. Combining frequent safety cars and relatively low average speed means Singapore is usually the race takes the longest to finish. It's true. In real life, you can go, especially if it's a wet race as well, you can go like well over 2 hours. It's mad.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So the safety car will be in this lap. At least we got to see some rain in Quali, so I'll take it. If we had no rain, it would have been
Cool.
would have been no fun. So Coys will be the one to set us off. Gotta wait for the old safety car again. I appreciate that they changed the. But here's the thing: they changed the layout of the track charms. This doesn't last as long as it used to. Even a 145 in the wet used to be a lot longer on the old layout, and I missed the tunnel. Anyway, Coys will get us back away, and as he does that, he gets a
penalty.
He gets a penalty. That's so silly. And as
There's a nice easy short for you.
Yeah, and
not to restart the race.
Yeah, and Schmidty gets one as well at the exact same time. And as it stands, Duke would be winning this race, and Coys would drop like a stone. So it's such a shame to see, as Messiah is desperate to get past as quick as possible. Messiah knows he needs to win this to have the best chance at trying to catch Aldebaran's standings by the end. As Aldebaran wanted to go down the inside as well, but luckily backed
This
out.
makes it tasty though, because I didn't even realise Aldebaran served his 10 seconds.
Oh, has he? Oh yeah, he has. He has.
That'll be why he came out behind Messiah.
He
served his 10 seconds. Ah.
So I didn't know you could save 10 seconds under a safety car though.
Well, you can.
Yeah, now it's race on. It does say the safety car is still out, but that's because the game is a glitchy mess. But yeah, oh my god, they're so close to each other. In the background, you've got Black Lab, Mickey, F1 Adam. Miss Takeaway is somehow back in 8th, but he is on the hard tyres compared to everyone else behind who has been moved onto the mediums.
But just appreciate the fact that currently I said Duke was going to go uppy and he's in second.
That's it. Aldebaran braking very late. Oh, he misses braking. Like.
Tell he's a bit twitchy, isn't he?
Yeah, and DRS is enabled, so he is going to be on the tear. And saying that, Messiah is the one who's just desperate to get past Duke. Absolutely desperate. As you can imagine, with the two cars in front both being reserves, he wants that position. Yeah, this is the front four. They've already opened a gap up. Black Lab's 3 seconds behind this little group.
They're just kind of towing each other along, aren't they?
Yeah. I reckon a lot of them are going to sit back. Not try and sit back, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to push as hard. There's a little bit that's going to be... If they can get past, they will get past. But you know they're going to be pushing stupidly hard when it gets to the last few laps.
I hope that that's the way it plays out. Make it really interesting last lap.
But the problem is, Aldebaran could win it, but he could end up getting, a time penalty for some of the incidents he was involved in, and it pushes him down. So, Black Leg is a time penalty, which you don't want to see, but that will put Mickey up to 5th. As Duke gets the fastest lap. Now Aldebaran again, right behind. We'll ride on board this little train. Any of these four could win it.
Cool to watch the train in front.
As Messiah is so close to Duke. He just hasn't got good enough. Oh, he hits the curb and he spins. Let's open the door for Aldebaran, who, again, didn't have enough time to try and make the most of it. This is insane.
I thought he was going to overcommit then.
And Flip's now getting involved with F1 Adam. As Potato Aim will start moving the other way. I wish it would say no. I wish the safety car thing would disappear because we're no longer under the safety car.
The game is good.
No. That's how I get to another
3
time.
seconds.
He got rid of the 10, but he's just picked up a 3, and that could be it for Aldebaran in this race, especially with Coys as well. You know, Duke wants to win. Messiah obviously they obviously all want to win, but as it stands, it could be down to Duke and Messiah of who takes the win. Duke has 1 win this season, and it came at Spa in Belgium. I think Messiah has like 6 wins, 7 wins. So, you know that Duke's going to want it.
He's really improved over the season. You joked about the time trial guy at the beginning of the year, but he's definitely improving on track when there's other cars around him.
He is definitely improving on track, and that's what we like to see. As Antonio overtakes his teammate in Kev, but again, they've got time penalties, and they go so close, they touch tyres, and they've got to remember their teammates, and they've got to get points for the team. They kind of all go through. Twigs as well. Will Twigs get the inside? He will, but he'll get the outside this corner. And he will stay ahead as they all kind of go in a single file. No, Mickey picks up a 3-second time penalty. Oh, you don't want to see that. There's definitely
good little
flip
battles
get past
going
him.
in here, though.
There is. Just purple in his comment. Yeah, especially Singapore. You said you were good at Singapore.
Who's this?
Probably, yeah. So, Black Lab is got to try and start putting out a bit more time. As Twigs hits a time penalty, the amount of time, the amount of positions that are going to change at the end is going to be mad. But Antonio doesn't have a time penalty anymore. He served his 10 seconds, so that could end up being better for him in the long run, especially being behind someone like Twig, who's got 3 seconds, and Taylor has got time penalty, even Mickey as well. God, look at these guys. They're literally single file. But the only ones that really you have to worry about at the moment are Duke and Messiah, with the other guys having time penalties. Pretty cool camera angle. It's like micro machines.
Yeah. Really good angle.
Again, really good racing from these guys. Look at those pens. I didn't know it was Black Friday. Yeah, you get a pen, and you get a pen. Oh, as Alban kisses that wall.
Schmitty gets one.
He's going to go for it. He's going to back out.
Oh.
He's going to back out, yeah.
He was going for it for about a second there.
Yeah, with Messiah getting DRS though, it just wasn't enough. He didn't have enough time. They've opened up an 8-second gap to Black Lab, who's in 5th. And then, but then Black Lab has done enough of that 3-second penalty to stay 5th, with F1 Adam being in 6th. But so the Cake Boys can finish 5th and 6th. That's really, really good for them, especially with Aldebaran in 4th, but carry down to 15th, with the Ferraris being in 2nd in the team standings. And even the RBs being down 10th and 13th. 5th and 6th for the moment for the Cake Boys is really, really good for them. Oh, as they kind of all touch each other. Mickey will try and take the most of it and be like, cool, if you're going to touch wheels, as I think I just jinxed F1 Adam, didn't I, by saying 5th and 6th would be perfect, and now he's down in 8th.
Yeah, you did kind of.
And now everyone's going to try and file through. Oh, as F1 Adam goes for a little Fast and Furious spin, he then hits wheels with potato aim, cars around. I think everyone.
Antonio nearly took his own teammate out trying to get that round.
So many cars tried going for the same gap. Then they were like 4 wide. Antonio goes for a spin, and so does Twigs.
Well, that's definitely going to be a ticket.
That was insane. Yeah, good luck stewards this week. It's going to be mental. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord because you will see how the standings actually end after this week. Because it could be mental.
You'll probably see a lot of arguments.
Although these front four have now nearly a 10-second gap to fifth. That's how quick they were going together. Because they're not battling for positions and they're just using DRS slipstream off each other, that's how they're just flying away even more. Black Lab's on his own, just in the middle of nowhere. He hasn't got anyone to like DRS with.
Oh, it's 10 seconds. Is his night ruined?
As Messiah hit the back of Duke then.
Well, they're all going to be really pushing for the next 3 laps.
Well, it's whether Twigs can go in and just put in the fastest lap and try and get an extra point.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really mean much. He's so far ahead of McCarry.
Zephyr Adam's down 9th now, so I apologise, Zephyr Adam, but that was hectic, all that stuff that just happened.
On the bright side, you'll be opening an even bigger gap to the Ferraris.
Zephyr Adam's will pass. Typically, I've been watching them for ages, and the one time I go look at someone else because there's people moving around, we miss Aldebaran overtaking Messiah. Again, at the moment it doesn't mean anything, but Aldebaran is stopping Messiah from winning the race.
Which is what he needs.
Yeah. Even if Aldebaran stays here and loses the position to Messiah, Duke would take the win. Again, as we always say, there's a 7-point difference between winning and coming second. 7 points. It's big. It's the biggest margin of any points throughout the whole thing. So Aldebaran would be better here having Duke win, as Duke will take the lead as well. So now Messiah's at the back of this pack with Duke at the front of the pack.
If you're Messiah, you just got to hope that Coy's kind of holds Aldebaran up a little bit.
Oh, and they got caught each other. Did you see that?
Oh, well, that's going to be a big argument.
And Aldebaran's wings off.
That's his race ruined completely.
In the long run, it doesn't really make a difference because Aldebaran would have finished 4th anyway as it was standing. Again, I know he still had a chance to overtake Coy's.
So this is if he doesn't fall down.
That's the thing. It is a shame, but it kind of glitched on our screen. Again, it's another one of those you'd have to watch back and see because Messiah still has his front wing. So you'd think if he smashed into him, he'd lost his front wing as well. So
I think their tyres locked, and maybe one tried to squeeze the other.
Yeah, potentially.
Too close to the wall, and it backfired. These boys like to push each other as close as they can. But interesting to see Aldebaran stay out though. Guess he's just
it's 31. It's lap 30 of 31. There's no point in going in. But I think at the best here, Messiah will get second, and Duke is looking good for the win. He started in like 14th. We said last week 19th to 2nd was one of the best performances we'd seen this week.
I think he started 16th. I think he was 17th.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think he qualied 17th.
No, he wasn't that low.
Look at position changes.
It wasn't 16th.
15 places.
Yes.
So it was 16th.
Yeah, 16th. But yeah, so we did last week 19th to 2nd was incredible, and this week we get to see a 16th to 1st. There you go, Twigs will put in the fastest lap, which we had a feeling he would do it. As we've got a yellow sector 2. Oh, look, cars round. Cars are round. It's Schmidty. Is he stuck in the wall? Oh, he gets hit. He gets hit by Jamie.
Jamie goes into him.
Yeah. Schmid gets a 10-cent penalty for that severe collision. Should be unfair, seeing that.
I don't see how that was Schmidty's fault.
Yeah.
He was still.
This race.
I'm surprised the game didn't qualify him for parking in a dangerous spot.
It would have if he'd been there too long. But what an absolutely insane race this has been. As I said, we'll try and keep tabs of where everyone moves when all these penalties go through. But as it stands, Duke will be winning his second race of the season. With Messiah for his second, Coy's third, and Messiah. Oh, sorry, and Aldebaran 4th.
All I'm going to say is, if you're not in the Discord, so that incident with Aldebaran and Messiah, you probably want to be in the Discord because you can get the popcorn out.
Nah, as I thought I was mute him.
Pardon?
I'll just mute him for the night. It's all right.
Put him on the naughty step.
Yeah, like Super Nanny. How the tortoise is
goes straight to the bar after this.
How the tortoise is collecting points for fun at this point.
How many time penalties you got? All of them.
As we enter Sector 3, Duke is looking really good for the win. Like, even if Coys overtakes him, it won't make a difference with his time penalties. But Duke has had again, it worked out perfectly when the safety car came out, that he started on the hards, and Duke will go round to win only just to Messiah. Messiah nearly took the win. Oh my god, Coy's third, Aldebaran 4th, Black Lab. Look how close it actually was. Messiah went through and nearly took the win. Black Lab will go through 5th.
Too concerned about what Coys was doing.
Mickey goes through 6th. Flip will go through 7th. Sheepy Kev, wow, he's up in 8th. I suppose he's down a little bit low a minute ago. Up in 8th. F1 Adam will go through 9th, but will take 8th. Potato Aim will go through 10th. Antonio will take 10th off of him though. And Schmidty will go through 12th. But he'll lose the position to Jamie because that 10-second unserved. Again, I don't know if that'll go in the. I don't know if that'll get claimed because it wasn't, let's say, his fault. That's Twigs. Where's Twigs going?
He's reversing it.
Then you get disqualified for going through backwards.
No idea.
Oh, you don't. That's pretty fair play. Here's 14th.
I love this style. So good.
That was a huge crash at the end. Schmitty, I don't think that 10 second was your fault. You were getting ready to spin back round, and he just came round the corner. But yeah, put in a ticket. But yeah, Duke, driver of the day, absolutely incredible return for his money. It's possible to write a ticket against Codemaster.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is some people didn't show up to this game and Celtic buying is 0-0.
Yeah, and there we go. Duke takes the top spot. Gotta get that out. Top spot of the podium. Cheers to be here, chum. Appreciate you sticking with us.
Love, John.
Duke will get his second win of the season. Really good race. Coy's will finish third and Messiah second. Again, Messiah nearly actually won that. Mad. So there you go. There is the full standings. Again, this could completely change. Okay, go to Discord. Head to Discord. No, it takes a few days, but when tickets go in, the stewards get it out, and then it all changes. But I'll show you next week. Not next week. 2 weeks' time when we're in America. So next week we're not here. We've got a week off.
June's race.
And then we get come back for Circuit of the Americas, which I think has a sprint. And yeah, I'll show you the standings then if you're not in the Discord. So thank you for being here as always. Again, especially with the big event going on as well. So I appreciate you showing up here and racing or watching. It does mean a lot. But with that, we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Have a good week off. Have a good rest from the chaos of ERF1. And much love and good night.
See you in 2 weeks. Bye.